Good afternoon, people. In case you don't know, I'm Paul,
And I'm Michelle.
both from Rate My Bee. So, I'll tell you a lot about me, but you probably know me already. I'm thinking, I really don't want to hear that rubbish. So, anyway, something I've never had before. In a 330ml imported bottle. To make it more interesting, I brought the famous one, the one that done it all for a lot of us, for the machine and everything. And I'm judging this basically on Bazza's review, all the beer no idea, who really said there was a difference. And I'll say one thing with Bazza, he knows his beer. That man, wow. So let's have a look and see what we get. I'm going to pour a pint here on the Perfect
Yeah, this
Draft.
one's slightly smaller, isn't it? So.
Yeah, Michelle's going to pour that, but obviously that's only a lovely little glass. Look, they gave me that in the brewery in Munich
Yeah, sampling glass.
a few years ago. Actually, they didn't really give me it. That's a lie. I forced it. I better not. Right, I'll pour a pint. No point turning the camera around.
I'll get on and pour this.
Yeah, for some reason people prefer to look at her rather than me. I don't get that personally, but you know, there's no accounting for taste, one would say.
Okay.
Right, I'll pour this and keep quiet before I get in trouble. See, different bottle top as well, wasn't it, on there?
Yeah, it was.
To the English Tesco's one. So yeah, we'll have to drink it down a bit to make sure you get the bottom. And I won't worry about the bottom at the moment. We'll do that halfway through it. Oh, I didn't get the sorbet, did I? Oh well, never mind. Look at that for a pint. How handsome is that? So,
Okay.
right, so if we get a quick snapshot of these, innit? Let's have a look. Have this here, this here. Oh God, sorry people, I'm getting old. You know how it is. This here, and then here we go. On that. I can't get it straight. Do you know I can't see straight? It's the lack of drinking lately, isn't it? Right, done it. Do apologise.
Okay, so when we're first looking at this, colour-wise, they are looking absolutely identical. I haven't got the bottom of the bottle in yet. That might change things a little bit.
Yeah. As I said, the head's not the same on the bottle, but obviously when you're pouring through draft, it's a better, richer experience.
I'm getting a little bit more banana from the bottle and a little bit more clove from the draft.
God, it does smell decent, doesn't it? But then, to be honest, I don't think I've ever had a Franziskaner in life that hasn't smelled decent, if I'm honest with you. They seem much for me, but I don't know. You know, I'm not one really into the old smell of things, am I?
No, you're not.
I like smelling myself. I even put a aftershave on sometimes when I come out here to do a video.
You come up with the strangest things.
I do. I put aftershave
Who
on.
says things like that? And you could say something like that.
Well, do I not put aftershave
Yeah,
on
it
when I come
does.
out to do a video? And she's like, but no one's going to see. I'm like,
no one can smell you through the camera.
no one's going to smell. Yeah, not see you.
Okay.
We did mean to have some sorbet on the old machine, which I've got in there. But if we just go on this one a little bit first.
Yeah, I want to get that down because I want to get the bottom of the bottle in there. I think that might make a little bit of difference.
It does taste. Yeah, it's always hard with the bottles. I always think when they produce them, you think that the ones at the end would be like the keg. So if you've got a lucky bottle, you kind of get. That makes sense?
I don't know if that's how it works.
No, obviously not, because otherwise you'd get these mad bottles with a load of sediment. Oh yeah, he's going to be good at the end, isn't he? Yeah, love it, but no. Ooh. Very interesting.
Actually, the colour of the foam's a bit different now that I put the bottom in. That's sort of looking like an off-white beigey colour, isn't it?
Yeah, this one's going to, obviously, where it's just sat there. It's hot air, as I'm sure you know. But yeah, also, look at this.
Colour-wise, I was still thinking that they look the same. I thought this one might have gone a little bit darker once it's got the bottom of the bottle in there. that doesn't seem to be the case. They are staying pretty much the same colour.
Remember, that's the first one out
Yeah.
of the machine.
Let's try it.
That is the first one. So this is, for far as I'm concerned, your weakest point. There's a lovely aftertaste on that, which is much better than that.
Yeah.
Oh, buzzer, sorry.
I'm inclined to agree with him here. I'm finding that the fruit flavours in this, and this goes against what I said about the aroma, the fruit flavours in this are reaching through longer, they're staying on your palate longer, they're giving you a more pleasant aftertaste. I'm finding with this bottle, there's a slightly bitter kind of taste coming through on the end.
Yeah, that's bouncing off that, but that's not bouncing off that, if that makes sense. Yeah, in some ways we should have done it on its own, but I know that it was a decent beer alone because obviously of what Barry said, but it's not bouncing off that well. That's putting it to bed. And as I say, for me, it's the first pint is the weakest one, because as you get through the keg, and anyone new to the machine or anything who's not tried this, you know,
changes colour,
changes
the flavour
colour.
becomes more intense.
And it gets better and better. You should, in some ways, shake it round, you know.
Yeah, then you're just going to get the pint full of froth.
No, but they say you should shake it before you put it in the machine, and I don't know. Some people do. That's your prerogative if that's what you want to do. But for me,
They're both good.
oh, they're both great. Don't get me wrong. You know, the bar's named the Franziskaner Inn for a reason, isn't it?
They are both good, but I'm just finding there's a bitterness on the end of this bottle that really I don't associate with this drink.
Yeah, no, it's just that this, I think the problem is you're doing it side by side here, and this drink is actually that good. This is always, for me, with the King, number 1 and 2, obviously, Franziskaner Royal. I mean, there can be times like now in the summer when I actually find this one flows easy. Although I've been getting to Hogarten lately, but Hogarten's lovely, you know, and it's right up there when you get into it. But when you start drinking this, when you haven't had it for a while, apart from a bottle is all I've had recently of that, isn't it?
Yeah, I still find this original one's great, even in the hot weather. Get it nice and low in temperature, and it still really flows, doesn't it?
Mm.
You've got those nice ripe banana notes in there, and it's balanced off really well with the clove aftertaste.
Yeah, and as I say, there's a lovely...
What I like about the draft version is that it is leaving me with that lingering fruit flavour
lovely.
on my palate, which is really, really nice.
Banana, and there's a sweetness to
Yeah.
that. Only subtle, but it's there. Whereas to that one is more bitter compared to that one, and it's just not... It's just not working the bottle, is it?
For me, it's nice. It doesn't taste bad, but when you're putting it head-to-head with the keg's winning.
There's only one winner, isn't there?
Yeah,
You know?
me.
It pains me to say it sometimes, but, you know, Stella, if you check the Stella review,
It was the other way round.
it was the other way round. And it was a real one that we didn't see coming, and
No.
we hadn't had that 5.21 for ages. And as I say, I thought this could have gone the other way, if I'm honest. I think you'd be more impressed with this bottle drinking it on its own. As I say, it's a 330ml bottle. I've never had one. Oh, there's sediment at the bottom of it.
Yeah, I took it a good swish.
No, you can't always get it all out, can you? You could be there all day, all night kind of thing. But, yeah, in our opinion, well, in both of our opinion for once.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you on this one.
It's,
We've had a few disagreements lately, haven't we? But this particular one I have to agree with
well,
you.
yeah, with this as I said on the last Beck's Gold review, if you check that out, it wasn't for me, but it was for Michelle. It's, you know, there's no right or wrong, or I'd always be right anyway, but on a beer review, there isn't a right or wrong. You know, it's an opinion, and some people take them too seriously. I listen to other beer reviews, not as many as I used to now, but it just gives you an insight, doesn't it, to things, and you think, oh, I thought that about that. Obviously, when I listen to Bazza or Simo or someone.
No, I like to
Yeah.
go in totally sort of just seeing what my own ideas are. It's nice sometimes afterwards to watch other people's reviews to see if they agree with you.
Yeah, I don't watch anyone
or,
normally before, although sometimes I do cheat and watch Bazza for some reason.
But yeah, for me, on this particular one, yeah, Keg's winning.
Yep. So, what can I say? Thanks for watching and enjoy the sun. Bonjour.